go into anaphylactic shock and probably die, which is not good. And potentially there is no cure for anyone who eats this, so just be careful what you put in your mouth. If it's only food, that's great. Alright, and yes, that's healthy. Alright guys, let's get back into the poisonous dangers of mercury. Yes, mercury is dangerous for dogs and anything that comes across it. But mercury is a type of lead that is used for pencils for writing. Actually, yes, mercury is the most dangerous. Wait, you could say the most dangerous element. Well, mercury is an element. I'm confident it is. Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. I think. Yes, as you see here, yes, mercury is a little bit like gallium, but it is not in it. I mean, gallium is in a liquid form of metal. And if you look at the pencil here, you see at the tip there, yeah, that the black stuff on the top of it, that is mercury. That can kill you, and it is very lethal if you ever let anything or yourself eat it. Yes, nobody would probably eat mercury, but this is just a warning for little kids, of course, because it can be lethal and it can potentially kill you. It is very bad. Okay, so now we're going to be testing something even interesting. So we're going to be testing how good mercury works in water. Now I'm going to go put this in water. You won't be able to see me do that, but I will be back in 1 second to show you the difference with the pencil and the alcoholic marker. And yes, this is to do with mercury. Hold up, let me just put this in the water just to show you guys how dangerous it can be. Okay. And yes, guys, do not try this at home. I am a professional and a straight A scientist student. So, please don't try this at home. Okay, so this is what it looks like when the pencil's wet. Let me just wipe it quick. And yes, it is wet. Now, is there any change in color? But it is in a wet form now. Well, the pencil is. And this is no state of color changed. And it is just wet. So the lead in here is probably all condensed together and wet. Now, we do have to try the marker. What am I saying marker? I mean the felt pens. If you're from Australia, we say felt pens, but some people call them markers from America. But that's alright. That's just the change in language. Okay, so as you see here, there is a little bit of black on it because these are actually kind of alcoholic markers, are they? No, they're not. So I was saying the wrong thing all the time. So they're just normal felt pens. And yes, I'm going to be putting this in water. And we're going to be seeing the change. And yes, we are not finished with the pencil yet. Sidetracked. Okay. So if you look at it, it's dried. And if you think of it, the lead is probably all watery. Yes, it is. Now we're going to be testing a drop test. I do this all the time because I just want to see what would happen. 3, 2, I'll do it from high. 3, 2, 1. The lead didn't break or anything, but it standard that at least. So let's try the alcoholic marker, but the felt pen. Let me show you guys. Wait up, it'll be very, very quick. Okay, now I'm going to be putting the water on it. of color from the marker has gone off. Yes, it's ink. I get it. But a lot of color has came off the marker. And yes, if I draw myself like this, can you see? You can still see it, but it is watered. There is water in it. And yes, it turns into a type of watery color, right? As you know, there's a lot of colors and pens that can be dangerous. Now, yes, when you smell the pen, you can smell chemicals. Yeah, you can smell chemicals that they put in the pen for the ink. And yes, ink is very lethal. So please don't ever eat ink. And I'm being completely honest right now. If you eat ink, you're likely to pass away. Well, let's not hope that happens. I hope it doesn't. But there has been, and yes, I'm doing the observations in my head, but yes, the observations are that this is that this has actually turned watery into a watery pastel color. Yes, and it is wipeable, and it's wipeable. Now we're going to be testing a drop test, and yes, I really hope this works. So I'm doing the lid off, and yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 3, 2, 3, 2. Nothing really. Well, it kind of did tilt up a little bit. Same with this, but pardon me. This has dried. Now, was there any change? No. No observations, no new substance. But this is a new substance because it is turned into a different pastel-y color. Like when you use those water paints, you know what I mean? You get a tray, they come in water paints, you put water on it, and it turns into water paint. So a little bit like water paint. And yes, that was very, very, I could say dangerous. That's the good word to say. Because we are testing the most poisonous thing, and basically the poisonous element. And yes, there's all of the elements like radiation, all of that stuff, and radium, of course. And yes, Mercury is kind of what you think of. Mercury is a planet, right? So maybe Mercury comes from itself. But I mean, it could. But as how smart a lot of rovers are, well, rovers are what they, I think the first rover was, yeah, they got a rover on the moon, and then on Mercury, and then they found a lot of, pretty sure they found a lot of Mercury, if I'm right. Just trying to figure out why the ink actually turns pastelish. And yes, I'm gonna color my hand quick just to see what has changed. Yeah, the change of state, it's turned liquidy. And yes, a pen is a solid. Every pen's a solid. Okay, let's get back to the felt pens. Yeah, the felt pen is very, 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 very lethal. And yes, I can tell it's very, very lethal because of the strong smell of the ink and all those chemicals inside the pens that they produce in a huge factory. Yes, pens are made in a huge factory. If you didn't know that, you've learned something. Congratulations. But this pen could not be dangerous. Now you're probably wondering, pen, ink, right? Ink can actually damage and stain your skin, so please don't color yourself. It's just wanted to do an example, and it was only on my hand, and it's washable off. But yes, other inks, if you draw on yourself, it damages your skin. It's like a tattoo. You can get it removed by water, of course, but it does stain your skin, so I could say this has passed the test. This is very dangerous. And this, we're still waiting on. Now, the pencil is can be very dangerous, just because it's mercury and a poison. And yes, I could say this is the most poisonous thing to probably ever exist. Now, there's other metals, like gallium, which is dangerous, and you do not want to eat gallium. Yeah, you'll basically, well, if you eat gallium, I can just tell you the procedure right now. You will get lung failure and you will die. Yes, that is according to my brain. Yeah. So, we're going to do a small, 50 feet drop test? Maybe a 50 feet drop test, right from right here. Okay, so then you guys can see the observation. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, nothing did happen there. And you probably are wondering, it isn't really fair that the pen wasn't open, but we'll just do it, just because it's an experiment. 3, 2, okay. So now you know, pen is very dangerous, and the most dangerous thing is mercury. And yes, warning, I do not attend any of these things, and please don't decide to eat mercury. I'm saying this for a very dangerous cause, but please don't. It's a very lethal poison, and yes, you will die. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe for lots of videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, my little friends.